Hey, it's Lisa, and welcome to my pagan password. So today, um, God, I don't even know where to start. So back in September, I rented a building and opened a jewelry store. And so what I expected to happen was was not really what happened. And I didn't save enough money back um, to pay all the bills for the store, and I didn't anticipate that it would take so long to build a clientele. So in January, the store will be closing. So that's pretty much what's been going on in my world. However, the store has has really had a major impact on my life as a whole. And even though I am really sad about the store having to close in January, I am not sad about all the many wonderful experiences we've had at the store, and I'm not sad because I I think that I may have found my true calling in the process. I mean, so if you've been following my channel, or you've been reading my blogs, um, then for the last several years I've been doing a lot of shadow work. I had a spiritual awakening, and I pretty much got through the majority of this shadow work, but every time I think I'm finished, it turns out that I'm not really finished, because I did a whole video about perception and how it affects how we view the world. And then I had another major breakthrough about tunnel vision, and how when we get tunnel vision, sometimes we fail to see the bigger picture. So that's kind of what happened to me. And instead of being the financially independent person that I was, I figured out that I really sacrificed my financial independence the day that I signed my name on the paperwork for my car, and I lost my financial independence. And so when I rented this store, it was more or less the universe telling me that, or trying to teach me a lesson, because I didn't see the bigger picture. And I have fought my calling, if you will, for lack of a better way to describe it. I have fought it for so long, because I didn't want to give up my dreams for building a jewelry store. And it turns out that jewelry, well, I love to make jewelry, I really do, pardon me, but it's not really my passion anymore, and I don't think it ever was my passion. What I'm being asked to do now is help other people. I had some things in my childhood that really made me really hate myself, and through my shadow work, I've come to really genuinely love. Oh, pardon me, goodness! I've really come to love myself and have some self-respect and some self-worth. And although it's still a struggle for me, it's not something that the self-hatred is gone, and that was pretty much instant, and I was freed from that. And so my conversations with the Morgan, who is my patron goddess, my conversations with her lately have been, her words were, sell people what they need to feel better about themselves. Teach people how to get through the trials. And what she means by the trials is is the really bad crap that you go through when you're awakening, and when you are dealing with your own shadow self. I mean, we all have a shadow. Everybody has a shadow. And I mean, sometimes it's mundane things in our shadow, like we procrastinate too much, or we don't take out the trash, or any number of really bad habits that we can have. Or or we don't like confrontation, something like that. That's in our shadow. But sometimes what's in our shadow is really detrimental to us as a human in this lifetime. And so we are called to deal with what's in that shadow, and so we can be a better person. We can vibrate at a higher frequency. The higher your frequency that you vibrate, the more good things that you attract. That's the law of attraction. And so what I am being asked to do is to help people. And either by talking to them like I'm talking to the video now, or by my blog, or by selling them the tools that they really need to get through a spiritual awakening and to get through their own shadow work. And not to serve just one spiritual faith. Like me, I consider myself a witch and a pagan. There are several different, pagan is like a broad term, and so no matter what your spiritual path is, and no matter what you choose to call yourself, it doesn't matter to me. I respect all faiths and all religions, and so I'm just being asked to help you with whatever your needs, And according to Morgan, I know what you need. That's what she's saying. I know what you need to help you get through that spiritual awakening. I know what you need to help you get through your shadow work. I know what you need to get started as a young witch, or a young Wiccan, and by young I don't mean age. By young I mean just starting out on your path. And so even though as I am by no means a priestess, I have not been elevated to that level. I have done more dodging of my studies than I've actually done studies, but what I have is some really honest experience, and so that's what I hope to bring. I guess I'm gonna have to rename my website from Grey Wolf Adornments to Grey Wolf Adornments and Spiritual Wellness Center. I don't know. I haven't decided on what to call myself. I may just leave it at Grey Wolf Adornments. I don't know. I'm not really clear on the path going forward. I just know I'm on a different path than what I was when I started this year. When I started this year, I was dead set on making the jewelry business my life, and that's not my calling anymore. I have a different calling, and I know this is kind of rambling, and I apologize. But I wanted to put this out there because I have a new direction that I'm going in, and I'm trying to, and that's my goal. When I opened Grey Wolf Adornments, when I opened this retail center, my goal was to help empower women and help them feel better about themselves. What I've come to understand is What you put on your body may help you feel better temporarily, but it's just window dressing. What you need is, and what I need is to provide you tools that will help you heal on the inside so you feel better about yourself all the time, not just when you're looking in the mirror. So that is my goal for 2020. If you are new to the channel, I invite you to like and subscribe because more content will be coming. And if you've stayed with me all this time, despite my lack of content, I appreciate that you've stayed with me. And I promise you there will be more videos coming, and I hope to get on the schedule. So anyway, thank you so very much for watching, and I hope you have a very blessed day, and thanks again.